Good morning or good evening if you're doing this later on in the day. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. And this is day 2 of Begin. So yesterday we started by connecting into the sensations of our body. And it's by listening to our body that we keep ourselves well. And so as we move, as we connect, as we lengthen into the side body today, keep listening. You know, there will be sensations that begin to emerge. So go slower. Make the movement smaller or take a rest. So great, come rest into a child's pose. So reaching your arms out or dropping your head down or bringing your arms back or resting your head in your hands. And kind of just let your belly and your thighs and your bum and your feet, let them soften towards each other. Whatever that is for you, you might be here, and this is where the softening is happening. Remember, you don't have to look like me. You just have to find what this movement is in your body. So deepen your breath and just notice where you're beginning from today. As you inhale down into your belly, what are the sensations of breath, of spine, of belly, of hips? Can you feel the weight into your feet, the weight into your knees, the weight into your hips? And let that be a sensation of wellness. You're not forcing, you're inviting, encouraging, supporting. You're being kind. Okay? Nice. So bring your hands forward and come into a cat pose. Rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding your back, arching your back. Nice. One more time. Rounding your back, arching your back. Nice. Come to a neutral position. Look over your right shoulder. Now we begin to move into the side body. So look over your right shoulder back towards your right foot. And then look over your left shoulder back towards your left foot. And as you travel, what do the sides of your body speak to you of? As you travel from one side, perhaps you're following the breath as you move. Perhaps you're just moving and listening and connecting. One more time each side. Perhaps you're leaning a little bit deeper into the movement. Nice. Back to center. Sit your bum back towards your heels. Your hands are in front of you. And then slide your right hand back until it rests somewhere near your right thigh. And slide your left hand over towards the right. And just deepen into the side of the left side of your shoulder, left side of your arm, and into your rib cage. Breathing into it. Listening to the sensations of your body. Can you feel the connection from your hip to your baby finger? Nice. Slide your left hand forward, right hand forward, and then bend your left elbow. Bring your hand back beside your left knee and bring your right hand over towards the left. Those of you who are new to this yoga, this is my dog, Chico. Yeah, I think he's around 14, maybe he's 15, and he sleeps near me all the time. And there's an ongoing conversation about the fact that even though I hear him snoring really loudly, none of you can hear him. And then come back to center. Nice, cool. Tuck your toes under and then lift your knees off the floor and stretch yourself back so that you're lengthening through your legs and just awaken into your feet gently. So wiggle through your toes, stretch through your feet. Just here, wow, I have feet and they're on the floor and they're awakening as I do this. Bend your right knee, lean your bum a little bit towards the right. And then bend your left knee, lean your bum a little bit towards the left. And as you move, you'll feel the sides of your body. Just one more time each side. How wonderful. Bring both knees to the floor. Cool. So last of these, bring your elbows to the floor and actually bring your elbows so they're as wide as your mat and your hands are as wide as your mat. And then take your right hand and reach it over beyond the baby finger of your left hand or onto the left hand. And then just imagine that you can sit your right bum down towards your right heel. And you're just lengthening deeply through the right side of your body. And your right sit bone, your right hip pelvis has a weight as it tries to sit backwards. Your right hand is glued to the floor and you're just lengthening. Nice. Other side. Both elbows are as wide as your mat, hands are as wide as your mat. Bring your left hand over towards the right side and then try and sit your left bum back towards your left heel. Deepening, connecting, listening. So if you have something going on with one of your shoulders, then how do you stay well and move your body? This is something that all the shoulder people, not that you're just shoulder people, but all the people who have shoulder difficulties have had to learn. Or if you've had knee sensations or hip sensations, how do you mind yourself in the midst of movement? Both hands to the floor. Tuck your toes under, walk your feet forward, and bring your elbows to your knees. Just pause there in farmer pose. Nice. And then reach your right hand forward, touch the floor, and then pull your right elbow back. And as you pull your elbow back, your hand will rest beside your chest. And this is lawnmower. So you've pulled your elbow back into lawnmower. Reach your right hand forward. And I'm really trying to reach as far as I can. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Reaching, moving with the breath perhaps, or just hearing the deep sensations as we move. Reaching and pull your elbow back. Pause with your elbow pulled back. Nice. Both elbows to the floor. Oh, to your knees. And then reach your left hand forward and pull your elbow back. Lawnmower. Reach your left hand as far out as you can. Lawnmower. And reach your hand out. Lawnmower. Last time. Reach your hand out. And lawnmower. Pause there. Your elbows moving back towards the ceiling behind you. Your fist is resting near your chest. And you have a sense of just power in your hand. I really like making a fist from my left elbow, my left hand. And that sense of power of the pull of my elbow. Both elbows to your knees. Both hands to your knees. And rolling all the way up. So hands to your hips. And roll into your hips. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Cross your arms over each other like we did yesterday, and then roll into your chest. And as you roll, how do you hear the sides of your body? Yesterday we focused on lengthening the back, and today we're focusing on the sides. Nice. Roll in the other direction. Mobilizing, opening, lengthening. Nice. Cool. Drop your arms down, and then just roll your shoulders. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So you're going to need a wall for the next bit, or a window. I'm going to use my window. So bring your left hand to the window, and I'm standing, my toes are facing parallel to the window. So my left hand is on the wall or the window. My shoulder is facing the window, and my sides of my feet are facing the wall. Okay. So bend your right elbow in and reach your right hand straight up towards the ceiling, and then lean your right hand over towards the wall. And then bend your right elbow and pull it down towards your right hip. So the movement I'm making is this. Reach your right hand over towards the wall on the left, and then bend your right elbow and pull it down. So as you reach through the side of your body, let your right hip travel towards the right. And as you pull your elbow down, let your left hip travel towards the left. So the sides of your body are moving deeply. So I'm going to bring my feet a little bit apart so they're hip distance apart, and somehow my legs feel more connected when I do that. So deeply reaching your ability, and then pull your elbow down. One more time. Reaching and pull your elbow down. Nice. Other side. Right hand to the wall. Tuck your right elbow in and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Lean your right hand over towards the wall on the left. And then bend your elbow and pull your elbow down. Again, I'm going to bring my feet hip distance apart as I move. Left hand towards the right. And pull your elbow down. And my hips are moving. As my hand goes to the right, my hips go to the left. As my elbow pulls down, my hips move towards the wall. This always has such a deep, groany, satisfying feeling in my body. It's like it moves everything from the sides of my feet all the way to the deep of my neck. And just hear that. How do you glide towards the wall and then pull your elbow down? Nice. One more time. Glide. Pull your elbow down. Nice. We're going to do a twisting version of that. So left hand to the wall. Tuck your right elbow in, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, and then as you reach, bring your right hand to the wall and look to the wall. So your hand is landing on the wall above the left hand, and then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. So reach your hand, look and follow your hand, bring it flat to the wall. You're turning towards the wall, and then back. And so reach, twisting, and then elbow pulls back. Listen to your body, twisting, and coming back. Last time, place your hand on the wall and then look down towards the floor and move your hips a little bit more away from the wall. So I'm lengthening through the back of the right side of my waist, my shoulder, my rib cage. Nice. Come all the way back. Other side. Bring your right hand to the wall, tuck your left elbow in, and then turn and follow your left hand and bring it to the wall. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Turn and bring your elbow back. Just here, how does this feel in your body to try and bring your palm flat to the wall or to the wall? Just here. Next time you go, pause there and then drop your head down, look towards the floor and lean your hips a little bit further away from the wall. Nice. Come all the way up and just pause. Just hear that. Like right now, I can feel the back of my body, the sides of my body. I can map the edges of me in a different way. My proprioception, which is how you know where your body is in space, feels a bit different. And even just the layer of my boundary feels different through the sides and the back of my body. I can map where I am and how I am much more right now than I could a few minutes ago. So come to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up and looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Keep your knees as bent as you need them to be. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Drop your left foot back towards your right. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Nice. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. And then look over your right shoulder. Look back towards your right foot. My bum is squeezing. My toes have lifted off the floor. And then look over your left shoulder. Listen to your neck and your shoulder as you do this. How are you able to turn? One more time. Over towards the right. Bum is squeezing. Toes have lifted. And over towards the left. Nice. Drop your head down. I walked my elbows a little bit back and then push my elbows down. Cat pose. Downward dog, lengthening through your legs. And then walk all the way forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause in your lunge. Step your right foot back. Plank pose. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Nice. Bring your elbows to the floor underneath your shoulders. Look over your left shoulder. Bum is squeezing, toes have lifted. And just travel slowly and steadily, hearing when you travel from the right side is squeezing, feeling your midline, and then the left side is squeezing. And when the left side is squeezing, the right side is lengthening. Hear the oscillation through your spine as you look from one side. Midline of the body is center, and then the other side. Nice. Come all the way back to center. I bring my elbows a little bit back, push down, and all the way back into a cat. All the way back into a dog. And then walking slowly forward. All the way forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So stepping back with the left foot. So step back around 3 foot back with your left foot. And my left foot's at a 45-degree angle. Bend your left elbow and reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. My right hand is resting on my right thigh. And slowly slide your right hand down towards above the knee, on the knee, or just below the knee. Just slide down and then slide back up. And as you reach up, reach into your fingers so there's a deep up going on. And then slide down, up. So we're listening to the side body. Down and all the way back up. Nice. The next one is folded. Bend your elbows, bend your right knee, and come all the way down till your elbow and your knee are touching. All the way up. Folded triangle. Bend your elbows, bend your knee. All the way up. Nice. One more time. Folded. Bend your front knee more and really settle into it. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and perhaps reach your left arm over your ear so that you're lengthening through the left side of your body. There's a sense of pushing down into the baby toe side of the left foot and reaching into the left fingers. Breathe into the side of your body and feel what's happening right now. Bend your left elbow, push down into the right foot, rising up, step forward. Step back with your right foot. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Front foot is pointing directly forward. Bend your right elbow and reach your right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Slide your left hand down, not too far. It's just that sense of enjoy the journey rather than some kind of destination that you think you have in your head. So feel, how do I travel down and stay sideways? And then coming up. Hear your body. Sideways. And then coming up. Nice. Bend your elbow, bend your knee. Fold it. Reaching up. Bend your elbow, bend your knees. Up. One last time. Folded triangle. Bend your elbows. Place your elbow on your knee. Reach your right hand straight up towards the ceiling and reach your right arm long beside your ear. Amazing. How cool. Bend your elbow. Lengthen through your legs. Step your foot forward and come rest into a child's pose. All the way down. Resting down. Elbows are wide, or head is resting on your hands, or arms are forward. If for any reason you don't like child's pose, then come rest on your back during the moments of child's pose, or sit on your bum. Really, my yoga is very much about you being you and you listening to your body and you adapting what it is that you need to do. So if your knee is very sore or it's struggling a little bit, then go really slowly. Be way forward on your knees or just come rest on your back. We have time. There is so much time to progressively, steadily, slowly deepen into your body. This is a progressive practice. It's in the continuity of the everydayness of what we do rather than one huge big movement and then we whatever. So then what you're trying to do is just steadily, progressively, every day, connect, listen, and move. So stay there in your child's pose. Just rest there, head down, and just let your breath deepen into your belly. Really let it sink and deepen. Feel your belly and your thighs connecting. Hear the folding of your feet, the folding of your knees. So thanks so much for joining me today. Really very wonderful. And I will see all again tomorrow for another edition of Begin. So stay there as long as you feel comfortable. And I will see you tomorrow. How wonderful. So as always, if you'd like to contribute, or please contribute, the PayPal, Revolut, Patreon, and join this tribe, join this amazing community of people who are connecting, listening, dynamic about their health, and really hilarious in their comments, really. So thanks. Keep all the texts coming. I just adore them. There is a Facebook page, and I post quotes. There's an Instagram page, Body Wisdom Ciara. Get in contact. Email at nother.com, and we can answer your questions and support you in loads of different ways. So if you want to know more about clinics, classes, courses, trainings, contact us at the same email. So great. Be awesome, be well, and very importantly, be you. And that's through sensations, through listening and deepening into how your body is and including that in your movements. Ciao, ciao.